but it's a little bit trifling because in the previous episode, he and Tasha was talking about let's do it right this time. So hey, Jacob, do you want both sisters? Do you want Tara? Or do you want Tasha? Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. My name is Cassell.
Hi guys, welcome to CK Watch Corner. My name is Carolyn, and on this channel we do reviews for movies and TV shows.
So today we are going to review Greenleaf Season 5 Episode 8, that is the season finale. We're sad to say goodbye, but we definitely enjoyed Season 1 through 5. Just to see how the storyline developed, we were able to fall in love with some characters, we were able to not fall in love with some characters. But it was definitely a great show that I enjoyed. So let's jump right in. So something that I wanted to bring up for this episode is how they did the funeral scene. I really like the fact that they kept it so intimate. It was just people that mattered, just Lady May, Grace, Charity, Jacob, even Carissa was there, just to show her support, even if she and Jacob was not, on a good term. I did notice that they also brought Pastor Greenleaf's best friend. So he was who made Lady May and Pastor meet, if you watch in the previous seasons. So I just like how they kept that scene very intimate. It was just allowing us to grieve with the characters. There was no distractions. So I really appreciate how they did that scene.
The highlight that I want to mention is Lady May's acting throughout the episode. I felt like she did a phenomenal job.
She did.
She, like the whole episode, she was so melancholic, and I felt like I literally felt her emotions. Like she embodied her character. I felt like she really did lose her husband, like the whole time, from the beginning to the end of the episode. You felt like this woman lost her husband, she's grieving, and she's going through like a really rough time. And like a scene that really stood out for me was when she was giving her speech, and she said she felt like she was talking to him more now than when he was alive. And I was like, that's deep, because like she really feeling it, like she really like feeling like.
I agree. I felt the grief like the entire time, like her emotions, how she was talking, even when she came back to the church and she was like, don't remind me, like she really embodied just that grief she was feeling. So I agree.
Like the whole episode, like at one point I feel like I teared up, like I feel like I did cry or I teared up.
I agree.
So for me, I feel like she stole the show of that episode.
Agreed. So something else that I would like to add is the sermon that she was given, saying to just face something new. So I felt like in that moment, Grace and AJ, they definitely related to what she was saying. For Grace, I know she was in a dilemma on whether she should take the opportunity or not, but Sophia was like nudging her like, Mom, you've done it, your time is up, you've done what you came to do. So she got the answer she was looking for. And then with AJ, he felt abandoned, rejection all throughout his life, and in that moment he just went up there, he laid it out, and he decided to get saved, and he was going to start something new. So I really liked how that sermon was so relatable for Grace and for AJ.
I agree with Crystal, that it was very relatable for both of them. And in regards to Grace, I feel like she had to make a lot of decisions, and one of her decisions was on her love life. Like for me, I've been questioning whether like she likes Noah or does she like Darius. Like I wasn't sure. I felt like she was kind of going between the two, but I felt like in this episode she picked Darius because he said he wanted to go with her to New York, and I thought that was a big move, a big step, and she was really excited. So we finally found out like Grace's love choice.
So he was very supportive, so I guess that's why it made the decision very easy for her. So, and you can't deny the support. So my last point that I would like to add is the scene with Jacob and Tara. So I feel like they kind of implied some chemistry in a sense, like it was just a really smooth conversation. So with Jacob, we saw in the previous episodes how he came to Tara with just the truth about the wheel and stuff, and then I guess you would say he was vulnerable with her, even if she was a stranger. So I felt like they developed some trust, and that trust and friendship is definitely the direction to like a healthy relationship. So it looks like possibly there could be some love chemistry, but it's a little bit trifling because in the previous episode, he and Tasha was talking about let's do it right this time. So hey, Jacob, do you want both sisters? Do you want Tara? Or do you want Tasha?
That's some drama right there.
So that's some drama, but I felt like they definitely implied some chemistry. So
I agree. And like Cassell said, he has chemistry with Tasha, so that's gonna be an interesting thing to see. And I don't know. I kind of like Tara for him. I feel like she fits him.
Yes, I agree. And there's too much like bad history with he and Tasha, and they're just too messy.
Yes.
And already he had, kind of like they had like a little affair with a kiss.
Yes.
So it would just it wouldn't be a good look.
Yes. So the last point that I would like to talk about is about the relationship between Lady May and Grace. I felt like they had a great mom and daughter relationship at the end of the episode, and I really loved that. I felt like in the beginning of like the season, like well, not this season, but season 1, like you can see it's obvious that Lady May does not like Grace, and they didn't have a great relationship. And Grace, like she seemed like she always kept trying to get her mom's approval or get her mom to like her, and it just was not happening. However, in this last episode, it came to a point where Lady May actually loves Grace. In like one of the scenes, she was like, "No, like I don't want you to leave. Like not now, Grace." And Grace was like, "It's time for us, both of us, to live our own lives." And like so yeah, it was just really cool. And even at the point when they were departing at the end, Lady May was like, "Thank you for sowing discord in my life," or whatever. And it was just like, oh, like
it was nice. Yeah, it was really nice to see like how the storyline, I guess you say, transitioned over time. Just seeing like how Grace was so despised by Lady May, and then to just saying like, "I need you, I can't do without you." So I like how it ended. Like it finally just sealed that mom and daughter bond. Like let's make it right.
And I think a big part of the reason why like it was able to be this way is because Lady May finally revealed her secret that she had an affair outside of her marriage, and
she could be her true self.
Yeah.
So it's like no skeletons. Yeah, no skeletons in her closet.
Yeah. And I think before she like revealed that secret, Grace was just like a everyday reminder like of a mistake that she did. But now it's not that way anymore for her.
Right, definitely. How would you rate the episode?
I would give it an 8 out of 10.
Yes, I agree. I would give it a 7.5 to 8 out of 10, just because I felt like they did not give us answers to some questions that we had. Like, where is Carissa? Did they go through with the divorce or not? What happened to Charity? Like, is it just done with Phil? What about Tasha? Where is Tasha? Like, is she coming back in the picture? So just a few things like they didn't really
close.
Yeah.
And I wanted to know, what would you guys think of them having a spin-off? Are you looking forward to a spin-off, or do you feel like they should just leave it where it ended and it was a great closure? So tell us what you guys think.
Yes. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for our next episode. We have something new coming your way.
Thank you guys.
Bye.